Here's a Beyond the Pitch podcast quick hit from the WVSA Digital Network.
Yeah, I think especially during the summer, I mean, it is important if you can to sleep more in line with your biology. So if you do not have obligations in the morning, to have more of a consistent sleep schedule and wake up later if you can, versus during the school year where you have to get up early. So I would say that to start, if you do have the capability to sleep more in line with your biology, to go to bed a little bit later, to wake up a little bit later, which is what we find in adolescents, is they have a tendency to be more night owls. I would say go for it. Now, as we're approaching school coming up, we want to transition back to more of an earlier schedule. So I would say at least a week in advance, we want to start going to bed 15 minutes earlier, maybe a half hour earlier, and waking up 15 minutes to a half hour earlier in that week before school. And if you've gotten really extreme, you may want to start a couple of weeks ahead of time. And take, for example, so I have a 9-year-old son. He has an important baseball tournament this weekend, and he's been, sleeping until 9 a.m. Lately. And his game this weekend in 4 or 5 days is going to be at 9:30, where he has to be at the field at 8:30. And so for him, I'm going to do the same thing. We're starting now. We're trying to get him to go to bed earlier and wake up a little bit earlier so that by the time that game rolls around, he won't be half asleep by the time it's starting.